this lesson, you'll learn the present tense in German. So, how does the present tense work in German? In English, we use different present tenses. We can say, I work, I am working, but in German there's only one present tense, and context is used to determine what kind of present tense. The German present tense is called the Präsens. And that means the same German sentence can mean what you do now, what you do usually, or what you're planning to do in the near future. For example, ich lerne Deutsch. This can mean I'm learning German right now, I learn German in general, or I'm learning German these days. Let's look at German regular verb conjugation with en verbs. Most German verbs will end in en. And in English, verbs don't change very much. We say I work, you work, they work, we work. But in German, the endings of the verbs change slightly according to the pronoun that you're using. Let's look at the verb lernen, to learn, as an example. We'd say ich lerne, I learn. Du lernst, you learn. Er oder sie lernt, he or she learns. Ihr lernt, you plural learn. Sie lernen, a capital Z is you formal, and small z is they. And then we have wir lernen, we learn. Let's look at another verb, spielen, to play. Look at the verbs and repeat after me. Ich spiele, I play. Du spielst, you play. Er, sie, es spielt, he, she, it plays. Wir spielen, we play. Ihr spielt, you plural play. Sie spielen, you formal, and they play. Notice how the ending is en for wir and sie. These are called weak verbs or regular verbs because the stem doesn't change when you conjugate them. Conjugating means putting the right ending on for the pronouns. The stem is the part of the verb that's always the same for the most part. So in spielen, the stem would be spiel. For machen, to make, the stem is mach. For lernen, to learn, the stem is lern. And wohnen, to live, is wohn. Wohn is the stem. In English, word order is flexible. So we might say, today I work from home, or I work from home today. But in German, the verb is always going to be second or last. In these simple statements, it will be second. For example, ich arbeite heute von zu Hause, or heute arbeite ich von zu Hause. So we're changing the word order, but the verb is still in the second place. It doesn't matter if we start with the time word, the verb will stay second. Let's go through some practice sentences. Repeat them with me. Ich spiele Fußball. I play soccer. Ich spiele Fußball. Du spielst Gitarre. You play guitar. Du spielst Gitarre. Wir spielen zusammen. We play together. Wir spielen zusammen. Let's look at the verb machen, to make. Machen is a regular verb, so conjugating is simple. Let's go through for each pronoun. Ich mache, I make. Du machst, you make. Er, sie, es macht. He, she, it makes. Wir machen, we make. Ihr macht, you all make. Sie machen, you formal make. And sie machen, they make. In English, we separate make and do. German often uses one verb for both ideas. For example, ich mache meine Hausaufgaben. I do my homework. Ich mache einen Kuchen. I make a cake. And sometimes if you don't know the right verb yet, machen can be acceptable. Ich mache Sport. I do sports. I work out. Ich mache einen Fehler. I make a mistake. Ich mache eine Pause. I take a break. Ich mache meine Hausaufgaben. I do my homework. Ich mache meine Hausaufgaben. Du machst das Frühstück. You make the breakfast. Du machst das Frühstück. Wir machen einen Ausflug. We're taking a trip. Wir machen einen Ausflug. Let's go back to the verb lernen, to learn. Let's practice a few example sentences so you can get the hang of conjugating German verbs. Ich lerne Deutsch. I'm learning German. Ich lerne Deutsch. Du lernst für die Prüfung. You're learning for the exam. Du lernst für die Prüfung. Wir lernen jeden Tag. We learn every day. Wir lernen jeden Tag. Let's practice a few sentences with spielen, to play. Ich spiele Fußball. I play football. I play soccer. Ich spiele Fußball. Spielt Gitarre. He plays guitar. Spielt Gitarre. Ihr spielt zusammen. You play together. Ihr spielt zusammen. Finally, let's look at how to ask questions in German in the present tense. In English, we use do or does to ask questions, like, do you work here? Do you know what time it is? Does she live in Berlin? But in German, we don't have to worry about the words do or does. We're going to take the conjugated verb and move it to the beginning of our question. So we'll have arbeitest du hier? Do you work here? Wohnt sie in Berlin? Does she live in Berlin? It's very simple and direct. Remember, the verb is second in statements and first in questions. Let's turn these sentences into questions. Repeat after me. Du lernst Deutsch. Lernst du Deutsch? Are you learning German? Lernst du Deutsch? Sie wohnt hier. Wohnt sie hier? Does she live here? Wohnt sie hier? Du arbeitest heute. Do you work today? Arbeitest du heute? That was it for today's German practice. You did great, German learners. Remember to practice what you learned at mygermanizedlife.com. I made tons of free resources that continue to grow, including flashcards, interactive exercises, and audio recordings. I'll see you in the next video. Check out the next lesson or start from the beginning of the course if you haven't started the course from video 1. Auf Wiedersehen!